Hi, it's Pain Awareness Month, and my name is Jerry Williams, and I'm the founder and president of Myositis Support and Understanding. I'm also a patient living with dermatomyositis, which has caused me chronic pain. I want to open up a little bit about my story with chronic pain to maybe help others realize that they're not alone, whether it's with myositis or with an injury or with any other, whatever chronic pain. Maybe you can resonate. I started in 2003 when I was 25 years old with pain. That was my very first symptom with the disease, the muscle disease and skin disease that I'm living with. It was so hard to get providers to understand because my blood work was normal. All of the other tests, everything kind of came back normal, but I was still so weak and the pain was so intense. And the doctors kept blowing me off, and I was at a very prestigious university hospital, and a pain specialist and every other specialist under the sun, to be honest, evaluated me, and they could not come up with an answer. So it was all in my head, and that was what I was released from that hospital with, a diagnosis of it was all in my head. And that was devastating to me. I had to go through therapy, I had to see a psychiatrist, all to kind of get clearance. And in the meantime, I'm trying to get a diagnosis. And my primary care doctor, when you hear from the university hospitals, the experts, so to speak, he took that for what it was, and he would not move further until I got mental health clearance, which I finally did. But in the meantime, I was not being treated for my pain. And it was a nightmare. It was truly a nightmare, and dark thoughts truly did come into my mind. But know that it does get better, and it can get better. And if we all speak up and try to help these doctors understand that chronic pain, we're not making this up. Why would we want to do that? This pain is so intense that it literally brings you to your knees. So I share all of this in hopes that maybe you will speak up too about your experiences with chronic pain. So as the founder of a nonprofit, I wanted to help other people living with myositis and experiencing this pain. We're constantly told that pain is not part of myositis, and we wanted to prove that untrue because we know and we hear in our groups about the pain that is involved. So we did a survey. We had a tremendous response of around 500 people, and the survey clearly showed pain was associated with these cases of myositis. And when we developed our research team, Lynn Wilson and Manuel Lubinis took this another step further, and thankfully our medical advisor, Dr. Bai, saw the value in this data. So with the help of Dr. Bai and his associates at UT Southwestern, Dr. Bai is our medical advisor, we got published in the prominent rheumatology journal on this pain paper. So I'm going to share the pain paper with you because maybe you can share it with your provider and it will give them some information. And we also did a fireside chat on Zoom with all who were involved in that project, that pain paper project. To discuss, the process, and I hope you'll take the time to look at that, and I'll post that in the comments or in the post section of this video. So thank you for listening, and thank you for, your support. I sit here right now in tremendous amounts of pain. Over time we learn how to adapt to it a little bit, but I am being treated through palliative care, so I'm very lucky and very grateful to have that service. And please understand, if you are thinking about suicide or having suicidal thoughts, contact 988 in the US. This is a brand new number. Still links you to the Suicide Prevention Lifeline. You can also continue calling that number, send a text, whatever is most comfortable for you. Just please reach out. There is help.